Howdo, welcome back to Pez RC. And this, the last of the repaint build series. Tried to keep them all together so that they're easy to follow. In this one, I'm just going to do a quick talk about where we are, what we've done, and where we're going with it. So what we've got is the lights came today, the replacement top light that I'd lost. Obviously, as soon as I'd ordered that, I found the original one in the drawer. Luckily, it was only about £5. The lights, the LEDs came, and although it says J1 on them to plug them into the main control board, it is actually J3. But anyhow, it's all up and running. I've done some test video. I'll put it into the video what you're watching now at the end of this chat. And then hopefully there'll be a running video out in the wild soon so we can see it in a natural environment. Main thing that I did to finish off, I replaced the front bumper when I'd cut the original one down to give me more clearance rather than buying the one that's about £26. The problem I had, because I'd cut it, it gave me the clearance that I needed, but there was no, this has got a crimp, this has got a bend on both sides of it, which makes it stronger. So obviously when I cut it here, that strength had been lost. And the one that you buy, the replacement one, if you can get it, it's bent properly, and so it gives you the extra strength. So there's a little tip for you: don't go hacksawing away at pieces of bumper. I think it did come with decals when I first had it to put these stripes on, but I didn't want to go that route, so I wanted to spray them on. So I just masked it off and did red and white stripes. After I put them on, I did realise that I'd put them on both the same way, and I should have done them like that. Instead I did them like that. But they are like they are. I'm not going to take them off because of the wrong way around. It's got a 50 decal, which is off a Tiger tank, and the numbers are off the WPL sticker sheet that you get with, I think you get with every WPL. And there's lots of tiny little decals off that set as well, like caution, no smoking, moving parts, machinery may start at any point, that kind of thing. So they're always good to put on because they give a sense of scale to the vehicle when you do that. Another thing that I added was the flashing beacon, and wired that in as well, because it's going to be towing the trailer. Driver wise, I was searching far and wide. I'll show you around in a second, closer up, but I've had in my drawer for ages Morpheus from the Matrix. Brilliant figure. As always, you've got to cut his feet off, and then I had to manoeuvre him and drill him in and that kind of thing, but he seems to fit quite well. Oh god, I'm boring myself to death. I'm sorry, have you not got anything else to watch? I'm boring myself now. I'll try and be quick. I oiled around the wheels and then just put some thinners and spread the rust oil around to give me a sort of a bit more depth to the wheels, but other than that I haven't touched them. The rope that comes with the winch, I put that in some wash and got that so it wasn't nice and bright. I am thinking of replacing it with this wire, although it is kind of thin. I think it's more fitting to be a piece of wire than a piece of rope. And I'm pretty sure that I can attach it in and it'll be okay. I'm just hoping that it'll work okay. I think it will. I think it'll work because it's a fairly beefy winch and just needs this. It should have come with that really, I think, rather than a piece of rope. So I think it was about 65 quid for the winch for this, but it is fairly decent though. I did some weathering on where the exhaust is to simulate where carbon buildup would be, and then I called it done. The only thing I've got to do is, now that I made sure that the electrics work, is just do some husbandry for the wiring inside the cab. What I've found is a good thing is if you get some masking tape and you cut it into strips and you tape the wire up where you need it just so it covers it, and then you PVA it, let it dry, and then just paint over it, and it's pretty much seamless. So top tip for you there. It's all about learning, guys, this channel, all about learning. That's it. I'll show you around the vehicle now. So coming up, I've got the King Kong RC CA10, the one that I showed briefly before. I've got to build that up probably through November, because I've got a whole month now, because I have the trailer as you've seen, but my birthday isn't until December, when I'm the big 50. Half a century on this planet. Anyway, I'm going to do the trailer in December, so in the meantime I'm going to do the thing that's going to sit on the trailer, which is potentially the CA10. Also, I've got coming up this one, which is the little 116, is it, something like that, 114, I'm not sure what scale it's supposed to be. Put this body onto the TRX, onto the FTX one. That's what I've got to do, and again, the FTX will become a hard body. That's the theme. Everything I have from now on is going to be hard body, because back in the day when it all started for me, I had the Blackfoot. It was a hard body kit, and everything after that sucked, basically. I've got my brother's Bearhawk. That's a hard body. That's cool. Everything else just seems to suck. Sucks balls. So yeah, that's the way forward. So I'll show you quickly and then you can bugger off. Thanks for coming by. Okay, so in here there is the, just see the battery just about fits onto that bed inside there. And in here is the 1080 switch.